To celebrate Invergowrie Church's centenary, the congregation raised enough money to replace the original damaged window with a lovely new one. Shona McInnes is the artist who was entrusted with this monumental task, along with her assistants Alan and Keith. We'll leave Shona now to explain how she did it.
How do you start a giant window like this?
Well, the first stage is to get accurate measurements and templates of all the shapes. So after I was given the go-ahead back in the autumn, I came at the end of September and made tracing paper templates of all the rose tracery. Took that away to the workshop. Then the next stage is to set it all out accurately on paper, so you've got the right distance between each panel and the right distance between all the small shapes in the tracery. And that way any lines that have to follow through will be accurate. So I drew it all out full size on the workshop floor on big rolls of cartridge paper. Then once I'd done that, I made what's called the tracings. They're the templates that you cut the actual glass shapes on. Then I painted any details, then leaded it up, cemented it, puttied it, polished, put the tie wires on, and then it was ready to come to site.
So you make it sound so easy.
It was quite a long, drawn-out process. It took more or less 4 months overall.
The rose window at the top was the first to be removed. This was taken out in sections, the petals being the first to bite the dust, with Shona and Keith on the inside and Alan working on the outside scaffolding. They were able to help each other with the difficult job. After each section of the old glass was removed, fitting the new pieces was made more difficult because the very old stonework would not cooperate and accept the glass readily. Many attempts and adjustments had to be made throughout the job.
Push it out at the top. Okay. Sorry, and again.
No, back to you.
They're in different planes just at the moment, so we'll this one.
Right, I've got the weight.
That's it.
That's right. That's it.
Oh, hang on.
Well, have some of that, because I've made that a little bit softer.
No, it's okay. No, it's going through.
Well, live onto the website, 25 free photographs.
I think so, yeah. You just have to push it. Yeah, you'll have to push it back. Start there until you're.
Have we still got a board up the top?
I'm on my way.
Tell what this one is.
The glass comes from a variety of suppliers all over Europe. It's a common misconception that stained glass artists colour the glass themselves. We don't do that. We buy the glass already coloured from a glass factory because the technology that's required to put the colour into the glass is quite a skill in itself. It involves quite a lot of chemistry, and the glass has to be blown into a bubble, which is then made into a glass cylinder, which is then made into a flat sheet. And glass blowing is a dyeing skill in its own right.
Okay. Well, working on it.
Exactly the one achieved.
Right, press it in the bottom.
Pick the ladder.
That's the one.
Yes.
Bottom ladder. Slipped it down the stairs to the bottom. The room's more than the ladder, isn't it?
Aye, okay. I'll put it through the bottom. Right, just.
What is like wire cutters in the pliers?
Right, it's going to go.
Yes, it's going to just
Maybe.
slid it. Slid it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The glaziers came along to measure up and cover each of the new windows with polycarbonate to protect it from the ever-present threat of vandalism.
Aye, aye. Okay. Okay.
I'm going to have to let it go in a minute.
Right down. You need to go down. You need to come down a bit. Right, okay.
Work last time.
Okay. Down, down. Right.
Run it up a bit.
That should press down now.
fascinated by the fact you've got our church in the middle there. Could you tell us how you did that?
Basically, I took some photographs of the elevation and I did a drawing on paper of the church. I had to simplify it really to work in with the style of the window. There's obviously a lot more detail in the stonework, but in order for it not to be too fussy and too representational, I had to stylise it quite a lot and make it very simplified. Just picked out the key elements in the facade. This is painted on with a glaze, an oxide glaze, and it's fired in a kiln. And the heat fuses the glaze into the glass and makes it permanent. It's a bit like glaze in ceramic. There are 27 shades of blue in this window alone. You can tell which glass comes from which country really just by glancing at it, because every country has an individual style of glass blowing. Polish glass has always got lots and lots of bubbles in it. German glass has got a lot of what we call striations, lots of crisscross lines in it. And I'm struggling to find a piece of French glass at hand right where I'm standing, but there is some in the window.
You put your signature on it?
I have, it's in the bottom right hand corner there.
So it is.